What's good? It's your boy, Wallace Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post a new content. How many of y'all remember the movie The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Richard Dawson? Probably like one of the greatest game show hosts, right? In the business. Family Feud. And before that, he did Hogan's Heroes, right? And for those of y'all, I was gonna play the trailer, but considering what happened to me last time when I did a clip, motherfuckers, they blocked my shit, so I'm not gonna do that again. But the thing about it though, it was a question that was always asked, would always be asked. And the question was, what's the number one television show in the whole wide world? And everybody would say The Running Man, right? So I took that in perspective, and then I put the latest and greatest number one television show in the whole wide world. This whole Karmelo Anthony fiasco, whatever the fuck you want to call it right now. Just like I say, I've seen some clips. Willie D, he actually really talked to the lawyer the other day, and then he actually really ran a clip about with the family. They said, matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can actually really find this shit. Because basically they were saying, this is how I know that the shit was fucked up. It was staged, right? Because, and again, hold on. So this is how you know when shit. This is how you know when it's bullshit. When these motherfuckers, they come on here and y'all fuck up the script, right? So I'm gonna let this play, right? And then we're gonna talk about it. All right, let's go.
Anthony's family is also talking tonight. They believe the trial was unfair from the start. They do plan to appeal. Our Ken Molestina to continue now our team coverage.
Now, shout out. This is how I know this is how you know it's bullshit. If you knew that the trial was fucked up from day one, why not ask to get it moved? I mean, this is something that me and my friend was talking about the other day.
A day after the trial, Carmelo Anthony's parents, Andrew Anthony and Kayla Hayes, sat down to break their silence and to let the world know.
So wait a minute. You mean to tell me these people ain't even married? Okay. All right.
How they're feeling as their son begins his...
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say that they're not married, because knowing what my last name is and knowing what my wife's last name is, we're married, right? No doubt about it. But I'm going to go ahead and say that's red flag number one right there.
35-year sentence for murder. Despite what a jury found, his parents dispute their son for murder. His 35-year sentence, know how they're feeling as their son begins his 35-year sentence.
So he looks like he might have his mama's nose.
For murder. Despite what a jury found, his parents dispute their son ever wanted to kill Austin Metcalf.
My son is no murder. My son didn't intend to hurt anyone. My son was defending himself. And that's what hurt so bad.
You saw that, right? He looking for the damn script. He was like, he told her, hey, pay attention to the camera, dog. So
his mother recounts the moment she addressed the jury and made her plea to them during the sentencing phase.
To have mercy on my son. That's what I told the jury. I know they had their minds made up already. So, I mean, really wasn't much I could say to change their mind.
Both parents fighting back emotions and tears as they described what they believe was a flawed trial.
We were delusional. We thought we was going to get a fair shake.
They claim
How? I mean, I won't necessarily say that you were delusional, but I'm just looking at your fact. Okay, hey, listen.
there were inconsistencies from the get-go, despite witnesses who took an oath vowing to tell the truth.
Everyone actually lied on the stand.
Everyone.
All of the witnesses' statements were inconsistent. All of them.
His father says the court of public opinion had made up their mind about his son long before the trial began.
He was convicted when he walked out of the jail. If you look at the news all that year, he was already convicted. If you look at it, it was already done. It was no innocent until proven guilty. He was already guilty.
He says the threats of violence against them continue.
People want us dead. That's what.
After they still got what they wanted.
After they still got what they want, they still want us dead. I can see. You see, I go look at my phone. People want us dead. They want our family dead.
And now they're preparing to appeal.
They did a number on us.
A judicial process they believe wronged them.
We didn't get justice. A lot of things that were missed that should have been handled a certain way. However, we couldn't say anything. We did what was instructed. We was told. So
see right there. So you pretty much see this is why this is what the crazy uncle always be talking about. If you just let shit play out long enough, right? Then people will actually they will start telling on themselves. Now, the $64,000 question and all of this is the title. Where's Benjamin Crump in all of this? How come he didn't jump on this? How come he didn't jump on the other case, right? With the young with the name Chow or whatever. They shot the black kid over some water. Where the fuck is Ben Crump at, y'all? Right? See, this is how you know shit is. See, this is how you know when it's bullshit, right? Where's Ben Crump at? Where's Reverend Al Sharpton at? Where are all these so-called black leaders at? Right? I can tell because they already know it's bullshit. Right? And then like I said, y'all sit up there and because I'm looking at all of this. I've looked at all of this. Because I'm still gonna ask the motherfucking questions or the questions that out of all of the stuff that everybody's saying it's fucked up. A lot of people saying that he got what he deserved. But my thing is, where was the goddamn security? Right? Where was the goddamn security? How did he get that bag in at a school motherfucking function? I mean, I could care how big or how small the blade was. You still brought a knife on school grounds. Right? I mean, so y'all put it like this. Crazy uncle don't give a damn how y'all feel about him. Right? Now, is this now it could be a possibility that the school that he came from, maybe he had to fight for his life. I don't know, right? But the thing about it though is this: why the hell you gonna carry your ass over to somebody else, start a fight, or whatever the fuck happened, right? That shit could have easily been dismantled, right? As soon as he pulled the goddamn knife out. Y'all motherfuckers don't know how to block. you don't know how to force something out of somebody's hand, right? And then I don't want to hear the shit about motherfucking, oh, with they teenagers. No, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. You can avoid confrontation as much as possible, right? So I feel like say, I'm just gonna say all of this, all of it is nothing more than just straight bullshit, right? Why the fuck would you? Because in the clip that Willie D played, right? They was told them and say, hey, go get you a white lawyer, right? And but here it is, you got a white judge, you got an all-white jury, right? And then you gonna get a white lawyer. Again, where was Ben Crump when all this shit was taking place? He had to see it on TV, right? He had to see it on TV. It's the same thing with the Korean, or whatever the fuck he is, right? Same, same thing. Where was Ben Crump then? Where was Al Sharpton at? Oh, I get it. The powers that be or the powers that shouldn't be, they tell, hey, look, it would be in y'all best interest not to get involved. Because at least that's what at least that's what I'm getting from it. I mean, because any other time, they'd have been there. They'd have been there, regardless of the situation. But then again, I don't know. Maybe y'all can help. Maybe y'all can help the crazy uncle out on this one. Where was Ben Crump? Where the fuck you at? Al Sharpton, where the fuck you at? Plain and simple, right? I mean, great the fact I still feel it is bullshit. I mean, you kill somebody, you just didn't kill somebody. It's just like what I told y'all the other day, right? What crazy uncle tell y'all the other day? If a black, what he said, if a nigga kills a white person, that's murder one. But if a white man kills a nigga, that's self-defense. But if a nigga kills a nigga, then that's just another dead nigga. But if you actually really stop and thinking about it, you really stop and think about it for a minute, anybody could be a goddamn nigga. It ain't always about color, people. It ain't never been about color, right? See, this is how the news media get y'all's ass, right? You look at me as being black, which I'm not. You look at me as being a nigga, which I'm not, right? But I get it. Fuck games as usual, right? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the people, the main people that's involved. And y'all, I know y'all have seen some of the clips, right? Everybody hooping and hollering, what the fuck for? I told y'all, this ain't number one big ass game show. Hollywood at its best. People hooping and hollering for what? It ain't gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change a goddamn thing, people. It really ain't. Just like with any movie, you have the main characters. Karmelo Anthony, his parents, Austin Metcalf and his parents, the twin brother, the judge, the jury, right? The prosecutor, the so-called defense attorney, everybody else is goddamn extras. But then again, you almost got to ask yourself, okay, who's really going to get paid out of all of this? I mean, I know y'all know about the motherfucking Gobi fund and all that kind of shit. I think 2 of them was set up. But just know, all of this is one big ass show, people. When are y'all going to actually really stop and realize what the fuck that you see on television each and every day? That's all what the fuck it is. They ain't doing it but blowing smoke up y'all's ass. But I get it. Everybody loves a good drama. Everybody loves a good television show, regardless of motherfucking title. So that's my spiel. So guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, and papa. Motherfucker next door, cross street, round the corner. Paul's Harris, a.k.a. Crazy Uncle. I'm going to holler at y'all.